Hi, I'm Lance Gregorchuk, and if you own a martial arts school and you want to learn how to make more money, how to sell more memberships, how to get more referrals, then you're at the right place. So let's get started. The first thing you have to understand if you own a martial arts school is you have to have a plan. You need to have a plan. And so many times I talk with these martial arts schools and they don't have a plan. I say, so what's your marketing campaign this month? And they say, oh, we're going to do like a kids night out, or we're going to do like a pizza party or something. I'm like, that's not a marketing plan. A marketing plan has to be specific. And I'm going to give you a really simple 12-month marketing plan. And every single month, I'm going to go into detail as to actually how that plan works. So this is your plan. Obviously, your plan in January is always the same. It's a new year, a new life, a new commitment. That's always the same. That's your January campaign. I'm going to teach you how to do that. February campaign is always Valentine's Day. Why? There's a great number in there. It's 14. I'll teach you about that as well. The next one is in March. What is March? March is spring, that's right. So we're going to do a spring campaign. Spring works really well for martial arts. Okay, April, what's our April campaign? Well, that's easy as well, isn't it? It's Easter. We're going to do our Easter campaign in April. Then we're going to be in the month of May. What's in the month of May? It's Mother's Day. What's going to be special about Mother's Day? I'm going to teach you that as well. The next is going to be June. That's Father's Day. We'll be doing a Father's Day campaign in June. July, August, summer campaign. Very simple summer campaign, always works. September, back to school. Same campaign all of the time. October is our every single year we do a kids bullying. So not mobbing and bullying, and we do that. We have a really great way to teach you guys how to do that, and that's like a lot of fun. And then we're getting into the month of November. November is self-defense month. I'm going to teach you why why November is self-defense month. And then December is your campaign, is your feel-good campaign. That's where you get in touch with a place that has shelter, animal shelter, or you get in touch with something that has to do with nothing with martial arts. Okay. And you do a big campaign where your members, bring food or bring gifts or bring money or bring anything so that you can go down in your uniform and you can give it away. Okay, it's a feel-good campaign, and that's in December. Now, here's the biggest problem that I find with martial arts schools all the time. You guys keep thinking that, I need to be selling martial arts. Well, I need to be honest with you right now. Martial arts is not what you're selling. And I'm going to get into a lot more detail over the next weeks and months and years over exactly what you should be selling, but it ain't martial arts. When you ever see that picture of that martial arts school, and you walk inside and there's one picture of a kid kicking another kid in the head, and then a parent comes in and they look at that, a parent looks at that, and a parent doesn't think, oh, that would be my kid giving the kicking. No, the parent thinks, that's my kid getting kicked in the head. And so I worked a long time in the fitness industry, like an awful long time in the fitness industry. I'll get into my history about what I did a little bit later, but that's not important right now. And my time in the fitness industry, I also learned to understand that the worst marketing you could possibly do is have a picture of a really, really hot guy next to a picture of a really, really hot girl. And that's your marketing, and then you go like, 7 days for free or something like that. That doesn't work in the fitness industry. Do you know why? It doesn't work in the fitness industry because, not everybody looks like that. And I know I'm never going to look like that. And if I think everybody looks like that and I don't look like that, I don't really want to go to your gym. And unfortunately, but true, it's the same as martial arts. If we start teaching things outside of martial arts, and that's our marketing, because martial arts brings so much more to kids than just learning the katas or just learning, how to defend themselves. Martial arts is so much more than that. It's a philosophy. And that's really what we want to bring over. Now, if your competitor is marketing with the one kid kicking the other kid in the head, don't worry about it. We'll totally dominate him, okay? Because that's not what a parent wants. You might think that's what they want, but it's like the bodybuilder who opens up his own gym and thinks everybody wants to be a bodybuilder. We don't. And believe it or not everybody really wants to be a black belt. And that's why you can take a look at your membership, and I'm right, because not everybody stays till black belt, do they? In the same way that not everybody who starts working out with weights turns into be a bodybuilder. We know that the average time that somebody stays in your school is around 18 months. And I'm pretty sure they don't get a black belt in 18 months. So a lot of things what we're going to be talking about on this YouTube and on my podcast is going to be things about that actually work, that actually bring members to your school or dojo. Now, I have taken schools from 50 members to like 500 members. I've taken schools that have 500 members to like 2,000 members. I've helped open chains and franchises. So I've been doing this all a long time. And if you're going to need to follow my campaign, now here's the other thing, the 12-month campaign. Here's the other thing. You also need to be about 1.5 months ahead. So right now, if it is November, you really need to be working on your January campaign. You need to have your January campaign finished. In January, you better have your March campaign pretty much finished. You need to be having everything finished about 6 to 8 weeks up front so you can fine tune it. Because a lot of these schools that I see out there, at the first of the month they go, okay, well great, that was great, we had a good month, okay, what do we do now this month? And we're like, let's do this, let's do that, or, I don't know. But the more you prepare for this, the better it works. The other thing that I'm going to teach you is you should be doing internal campaigns and external campaigns. Internal campaigns are things like, bring a friend. Now, I know a lot of people think that you do, oh yeah, we do that for everybody. Everybody gets a free pass and they're allowed to bring a friend. No, you want to create campaigns around that. And we create those campaigns in February and October. And I'll explain to you why we only do bring a friend in February and October. So what I want to do is you guys will follow this, the podcast, follow this YouTube video, these videos, and follow the channel. Click and subscribe so you're always getting new updates. I'm going to be updating a lot of stuff, a lot of content. It's all for free. But I want to teach you guys exactly how to get more members into your school. Not just through marketing, but also through sales, okay? Through sales and marketing. And those are the two things that are going to come together on this channel. So click and subscribe. You're going to get a whole bunch of content, a whole bunch of information, and I'm going to give it all out there for free so that you can sell more memberships in your martial arts school. All right, click and subscribe.